Some Big Ten basketball for us tonight. We got Michigan State versus Rutgers. Rutgers started off conference play nice. They started off with 2 nice wins. Since then, they lost 2 of their last 3. Michigan State, on the other hand, they lost, I think it was their first 3 Big Ten games. They finally got their first Big Ten win against Nebraska. I believe it was on Saturday night. Michigan State off to an awful start in conference play. Michigan State versus Rutgers, let's make a pick. So this line actually opened up as a pick'em on a lot of books. And ignore Monday's numbers, kind of like the last game I did. It's like 2 hours after the line opened. I probably shouldn't even include them. So ignore those. As we get through this morning into this afternoon, we see the bets are around even slightly favored Rutgers in the beginning, and now they're about even. But look at the money. There's sharp money on the Spartans in this game, man. And the line is moving. The line has now moved to -1.5. Michigan State -1.5. But sharp money doesn't seem to be wavering. In fact, it went from 64% to 66%. So people are still liking the Spartans, even laying 1.5. So how do these two teams match up on the court? Well, Rutgers' biggest strength is their perimeter defense. They have outstanding defense against the three-point shot. The Scarlet Knights are actually holding their opponents to under 31% shooting from beyond the arc. If you're a basketball fan, you know that's really impressive. Now, Michigan State isn't a great three-point shooting team to begin with. So that's huge advantage for Rutgers there. Now, defensively, both of these teams kind of have the same problem. Both Rutgers and Michigan State struggle to stop dribble penetration. It leads to a lot of easy baskets. Michigan State's actually 13th out of 14 in the Big Ten in opponents' field goal percentage, and Rutgers isn't much better. They're like 9th or 10th. Now, that might cause a lot of people to bet the over in this game, and I'm expecting money to come in on the over. But because Michigan State's really gonna struggle to make three-point shots in this game, I'm actually liking the under a little bit. That's not my pick, I just figured I'd add that in on the video. One more thing to add about Rutgers. Rutgers has been dealing with a lot of injuries this year. Their leading scorer, Harper Jr. has been out. Their starting guard, Geo Baker's been out. Geo Baker came back 2 games ago, and Harper Jr. just came back. So for the first time in a couple weeks, Rutgers is going to be at almost full strength tonight. So that's something to keep in mind. Some of the box scores and recent schedule you're looking at for Rutgers, they're playing shorthanded in those games. So what is the pick? Now, I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me on this one. I followed a lot of you back on Action Network, and I saw a bunch of people already put money down on Michigan State. I saw like 6 or 7 of you already bet Michigan State. I saw Michigan State money line, Michigan State -1. I'm going Scarlet Knights here. With Rutgers back at full strength, with that perimeter defense. Now, I expect Michigan State to be able to score pretty easily on the interior, but if Rutgers' outside shots are falling, because Michigan State can't stop the three-point shot like Rutgers. If Rutgers' outside shots are falling, the Spartans could be playing catch-up basketball in this one. So I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take Rutgers +1.5, lock it in. Actually, I think I saw some books you can get it at 2. But take Rutgers, take the points, or I am at least. If anything changes with that pick, I will tweet it and put it on my Instagram short story, so make sure you check that out. Thank you, and let's win some money.